What's up, everybody? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. I'm gonna start out with an update on the channel. So, going forward, I'm gonna be redoing my beginner to advanced trader series. Um, I think that's like the biggest update as far as my channel is concerned. When I created that series, um, I'm a very different trader today than I was um, when I did that. And so I want to redo it for a few reasons. I get DMs from people that are like, hey, like that indicator that you mentioned on your trading series, I can't find it on TradingView. And it's because they literally, like, when I did the series, they changed the name of the indicator like 2 days later, which was pretty frustrating. Um, and so then I end up like getting DMs and I'm like, yeah, they changed the name of the indicator to session volume profile. Um, but anyway, I just think redoing the trading series, I can provide a lot more value and hopefully break things down a little bit cleaner and easier for people. Um, Help people with entries and um, really solidifying, like the psychological aspect of trading, which to me I think is the hardest part to master, and that's the part that should really be focused on if you're trying to become a good trader. Um, for people in Keenan's Discord, I posted a few messages about basically just changing how I'm going to be interacting there in that Discord. I'm sure there's people that have some opinions that probably think it's due to one thing or another or whatever, and it doesn't really matter. It's kind of been a long time coming. Um, it's definitely a few different things. One is like people recommending the books that me and my mentor recommend and acting like they're the ones that are recommending the books, and it's like, come on, like we've been recommending those books for years. Like, you need to give credit where credit is due. Um, and Also just like people that have learned from me turning around and like selling courses or having paid discords, like, to me that's kind of dirty. So like one of the reasons that I don't have a discord is I learned from my mentor, and my mentor has a discord. And when he was mentoring me and teaching me, he asked me to help out in his discord. And so I still feel like I have that obligation to him of helping out in his Discord, which is why, like I just, as the person that I am and as a loyal person, like I could never sever that bond. Like I owe him so much, more than I could ever repay him. Um, and so those are some of the main reasons. Um, and just other reasons, I don't know, just like clashing of egos, just really weird um, stuff. And um, I've told a few people, but like I've had in the last few days, I've had 3 threats like of physical violence, and it's like, what in the world? Like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm afraid or whatever. I literally just like stopped talking when that was mentioned every single time. Um, and maybe that makes me look like a weak person. I really don't care. If I look weak, that's cool. Whatever. Um, I've always been of the mindset that the person that's running their mouth when it comes down to like getting physical, um, are the ones that like you don't need to be afraid of. The person that's like scanning the room, figuring out where the exits are, taking off their jacket, isn't running their mouth. That's the person you need to be worried about. But anyway, at my age, like I'm not trying to like fight anybody. Um, Again, not from fear-based conversation. I have a T12 compression fracture and like in my spine, and like I could so easily get paralyzed. Like, why in the world would I ever risk that? I have a newborn baby at home. Just weird. Like, y'all fucking weird. But you know, whatever. Um, I'll just say this: like my 9-year-old, you guys have probably seen videos. Like, he's trained gun safety. Um, like show up, break down my door. He won't hesitate to put a round in your chest. I'll just say that much. Anyway, enough of the weirdness. But really, yeah, it's weird, William. It's really weird. And I think the weirder part is from one person. Like I thought we were just having like a chill conversation, but apparently they got in their feelings, and that was just the weird part. Like it went from like just talking to like, let's meet up, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, dude. Cool, do your thing. Anyway, but again, I was considering all of this stuff before any of that stuff even happened. It's more about like people recommending my books and like not giving me credit, or people taking the information that me and my mentor are teaching and trying to, you know, sell that information or create courses or whatever. It's just really, really weird. Just weird stuff. But anyway, I think the people here know that we're legit and like we're trying to help people, and we're doing it, you know, from the kindness of our hearts, and we genuinely want to see people succeed. And so that's what about. I don't want to focus on the negativity too much, but things just started getting really weird. With that said, sorry, excuse me, my mouth is like super dry. Let's start looking at the trades for tomorrow. Oh, actually, and while I'm talking about like what's happening right now, I'm going to do my best to like 5 days a week as a minimum to chart spy live on YouTube. I won't necessarily be able to share trades every single day as far as option trades, but I should be able to chart spy. My goal is going to be like 3 to 5 days a week. I want to chart spy up as a minimum for you guys. And so hopefully that helps you guys out, not just, you know, like from seeing what I think the market might be doing the next day, but also just the perspective of charting and seeing it done. And hopefully you learn from that as well. The other thing tonight, I already posted this, but my mentor will be live tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. He's going to go over futures update, and he'll be also doing a class on fibs. And in my opinion, like that's a must not miss video. It should be a good one. If you learn to use fibs properly in your trading, it can be extremely beneficial. Especially for things like where you're making new all-time highs. It gives you levels that you otherwise wouldn't have. All right, so that's it for the updates. Hopefully everybody understands. I will say, like, I am available, you know, for one-on-one still. It's just going to have to be at a fee. Unfortunately, like, it's just getting too overwhelming, too many people. Too much time. My one-on-ones generally take about 2 to 3 hours. And right now I have, I think, 4 people waiting for one-on-ones. And I generally can only do them like 2 days a week. And when I sent out that DM, or not that DM, when I sent out that message saying I'm not going to be doing them for free anymore, but I'll honor, you know, the people that are currently reading the books, I probably got like 20 DMs from people that are reading them. So I have, you know, like a good probably 25 one-on-ones to go through. for free. But realistically, I think, and this is just my opinion, you guys don't have to do this. It doesn't matter. I think better than like paying me for a one-on-one would be, you'd be better off like joining Shorty's Discord. Cause Shorty and me both do one-on-ones for free in there. And it would probably cost more than paying me to do a one-on-one to, pay for 1 month and check it out and see if you like it. But open to both, like if people want to just do a one-on-one. I tried that, which I thought was weird, William. Like I had like 4 people all at the same time, like DM me like, hey, I finished the books. And I was like, well, that's the first time that's ever happened. It's just been like a gradual trickle where I generally have like one person every couple of weeks. And then I had all 4 people DM me like pretty much at the same time. And I was like, hey, like, do you guys mind doing like, a group of 4? And every single person said no, that they would rather do one-on-one, which I understand because that was the original agreement that I had made with them, So obviously it'd be a lot easier for me to do it as a group, but I offered it as free one-on-ones. So I can understand people wanting to do the one-on-one part, What's up, Alan? But yeah, I mean, hopefully everybody understands the reasoning, and it's nothing personal. I have nothing but love for you guys, and you guys know I want to see you guys all succeed. But it just was becoming too much, really, all in all. Anyway, let's look back. Let's start with, I called out, the last time we did a video where we called out option trades was on 10/17. The first one was Apple, which was a miss. But we'll just look at it really quick. It was right here where if we go on a lower time frame, we opened above our level, came back below, and then broke above and never made it to the first trim, basically. Just kind of chopped sideways all day. So Apple was a miss. Blue Gotti, whatever works, Next one was QCOM, which was a winner. On this one, we opened actually like really high, came down, broke through, and just really didn't look back. Hit the second trim. So that one was a win. And then the last one was Snow, which was invalidated. It never triggered. What's up, Corey? How you doing? We're looking at the 17th. So yeah, we opened here and just sold off, and we never crossed back over the trigger until the next day. So that's it for those. But really, like, I'll take that all day. 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 invalidated. But 1 win, 1 loss, like, you should be doubling your risk on every trade, so you should be profitable with 1 win, 1 loss. Next one is going to be for Monday, AVGO. Sorry, let me zoom out here. AVGO, I'm looking for calls over 180 and 10 cents. First trim will be 181.50. Second trim, 182.42. And then close your calls at 183.90. This is going to be a day trade. Hopefully quick and easy in and out. And unfortunately, like, from all of the stuff that I looked at, that was the only setup that I saw that I really liked for Monday. So with that said, let's just go ahead and chart SPY. And right now, since it's a new week, we need to do our weekly levels, daily levels, and that's going to be it. We just clean all this up. Oh, I didn't really like cover SPY, but nothing really worked so much. I just deleted the, let me put that back. This was our possible put entry level. I should say, like, whenever we have levels like this and I'm expecting it to be in this range here and it, gaps up overnight, it's not going to invalidate the levels, but it's going to invalidate my analysis of like what was going to happen. I know on Trading Live on NQ on this day, I was short. Me and Shorty were both live. We were short here somewhere, but on NQ. But they moved together basically, and caught like a massive move to the downside. And then, just from a perspective of transparency and being honest, after this move down, when we bounced, I kept looking for an entry short again. I kept thinking we were going to reverse back down. And I took like 3 losing trades in a row thinking we were going to get a reversal back to the downside, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. But on the 17th, like if you would listen to the analysis, like anytime we come to the second sig, you're looking for puts. So like this here where we came down and then bounced back up, hit the second sig, this would be your entry to grab puts, and either play it down to like the previous day value area high or the previous day POC. Basically, if it was me trading, I would trim one here and trim the next, or close my position here, or trim and aim for previous day value area low. And then when it came back up and hit the previous day value area high, I would close my full position there. Same thing with all of this. Second sig, third sig, I would be in puts and play it back down again. I wouldn't have probably taken any calls. Well, actually this here, I would have been looking at calls because this is our retest. We came down, we hit, came back up here. This is our retest where you would take calls again. But I was done, I don't know, pretty early in the morning. I was done trading for the day. Oh, we also traded that day live, right, on YouTube. So hopefully some of you caught that. Kind of give you an idea of what me and Shorty do pretty much every day in the Discord. All right. I think I deleted all the levels I needed to delete. Yeah. Oh, awesome, William. Did you enjoy that stream? All right, so we'll start with weekly, 65-minute time frame, PVP indicator, and on settings, you're going to turn on value area high, value area low, POC. Under inputs, value area volume 68, row size 100. And this gives us our weekly levels. Oh, wait, I'm on. Sorry, I need to change this to 1 week. So basically right now I just move my weekly levels forward. Should have been pretty eye-opening, that live trading session. Oh, awesome, Corey. Yeah, I know for me, like, and this isn't me bragging, but like before I learned how to be like a really good reversal trader, seeing Shorty do it, I'm like, dude, how do you know it's going to bounce there? How do you know it's going to reject there? Like, it's crazy to see it. And now that I can do it, it's pretty wild. Like when you see good reversal traders, like calling out levels, like when price is like dumping and they're like, oh, I'm going to take calls here. And you're like, what is dumping? Right. And then it suddenly reverses and goes the opposite direction. It's really cool. So there's our weekly levels. And then I should add, this is actually kind of funny and humorous, but I had charted SPY, I think 2 days in a row. And I think Scott Dog was the main person that kept being like, hey, like my levels are different than yours. And I'm like, dude, it's got to be something on your end. Like, got to be something on your end. And then somebody else like DM me and they were like, bro, like my levels are different than yours. And so then I was like, okay, that's weird. Like now it's two people saying they're getting different levels. And then I was like, shoot, like maybe my, I remembered I have one of my credit cards like expired. And so I went to check my payment method. And of course it was that credit card. And so my live data had expired for SPY. And I don't notice because I don't trade SPY. So like if it was futures, I would notice right away, like, hey, like, you know, on my one chart, price is moving down, but on TradingView, price is moving up. Like, you know, obviously, like I'm not getting live data for whatever reason, and I would have caught on really quickly that I didn't update my payment method, you know. So anyway, Scott Dog, sorry. It was my levels that were off, not yours. And then sorry to anybody else like that was affected by it. But I mean, even still, the levels are close enough that they're good. Right on, Chef. I'm glad you enjoyed it as well. So from there, next I just want to use session volume profile. Same settings. Value area volume 68, row size 100, under style, value area high, value area low, POC. And then we go to the 30-minute time frame. And then this will give us our previous day levels. This is so close. I'm not going to, you know, like I normally give you guys like both levels. Or maybe I will. I don't know. It's like 3 cents apart. Actually, I don't even think it's 3 cents apart. 2 cents apart. Between the previous week value area high and the previous day value area high. No, yeah, 2 cents apart. So super close. Dude, where's my previous day value area low? Oh, there it is. And my POC. Dude, same thing. The POC is like really close as well. But there you go. There you have all of the levels, even though they're just a couple of cents off. Which just basically means like, this is going to be a much stronger level, right? And this is going to be a much stronger level if we come there. Okay. Let's quickly take a look at TPO. No spike on M. Looks like we have single prints at the top and the bottom. This makes things a little bit easier. We have a D-shaped volume profile on the day, right? Which just basically means it's a typical day. which for me, typical days are the easiest to trade. Like um, when you come to developing value area low, and if you go below it and come back inside, you just take calls. Go to developing value area high, same thing. Go above it, come back inside, take puts. You're just trading the range basically. Let me turn this off and zoom out really quick. So increasing volume over the last 3 days, green candle. It's almost like a spinning top. Actually, somebody asked me in Keenan's Discord. I think I replied to them like too late, but it was a candle, like a 30-minute candle, kind of similar to this or similar to this. And they were asking me what it was, and it's a green spinning top. Like if we Google it really quick, let's see. It's not really showing me a good picture of one. Oh, here we go. So this is your bullish spinning top, and this is your bearish spinning top. With that said, I don't really pay too much attention to candlestick patterns. They don't. It's one of those things where sometimes they play out, and a lot of times, like market makers will use them to duke retail investors and do the opposite of what we expect them to do. They do that a lot with patterns, chart patterns, candlestick patterns. So basically, like what me and my mentor teach is based on what the market makers can't hide from us, which is like volume profile, time price opportunity, order flow, footprints. None of that stuff they can't hide from us, what they're doing, basically. Give me just a second here, guys. Oh, that's weird. That was a waste of time. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Sorry, a little distraction there. Let me... Wow, really big volume on this last 1 hour candle of the day. Basically, our biggest candles on the 1 hour on Friday was this opening candle and then the finishing closing candle, which is like really an indecision candle. With that said, for me, this is pretty easy to trade. Basically, I think our most realistic entry is going to be here. We can either, peak above and immediately fall back inside and you'd want to take puts, or come up and reject and you'd want to take puts. And I guess the least likely scenario is break above 3 5-minute candles, retest, and take calls. I'm most interested in these two. I think this is actually probably our most likely scenario is this right here. And if this happens, basically I would be trimming here. And then I would trim here. And 100% without a doubt, I would close my position here. I would not be trying to trade it any lower. Less likely scenarios is basically the inverse of what's up here. But if we come down here, peak below, come back inside, you grab calls. If we come down and do this, you grab calls. If we do one of these, 3 5-minute candles, retest, you grab calls. Okay. Let me just label all of these really quick. I'm not going to bother labeling this one. But this is a possibility, but I think it's one of our least likely possibilities. Everybody understands this, right? Break above a level, get 3 5-minute candles closing above, retest. This is where you would grab calls. And I don't know if I need to draw the levels, but basically if this scenario plays out, our first trim would be our previous day POC, or previous week, it's together. And then second trim, previous day value area high, and close at our single prints. Okay. What's our news tomorrow? I think that's also an important aspect we need to look at. Really nothing worth mentioning. Oh, this is FOMC week. Yeah, which just really solidifies what I'm thinking. Or is this just FOMC daily speaking? Barkin. No, it's not FOMC. Okay. But yeah, as far as news on Monday, there's really not much of anything. Daily is pretty bullish, I believe. Oh, Kashkari speaks. Schmid speaks. Later in the day, though, for this one, or both, really. Okay. So not too much going on. I think it might be a pretty choppy, typical day tomorrow. I would expect that we're trading between our single prints at the top, single prints at the bottom, or previous day value area low and previous day value area high is what I would be really focusing on. If they give us these entries, obviously take them. But again, for me, most likely is going to be these up here. But if this happens by any chance, we take those 100%. But most likely, if we open down here somewhere, our entry is going to be previous day value area low. Pretty unlikely that we make it down here. So this, whoa. Wow, I spell really good. And then right now, if you guys have any questions, now would be a good time to start asking, because I'm just about done. I guess you also could do this. Whoa. Hey, what's up, Stocks for Real? How you doing, brother? No, Alan, if you're already reading the books, like you're still eligible for the free one-on-one. Okay? Like 100%. This is really important to me. I'm a man of my word. And so as long as that post was out, hey, I'll do this for free. If you started reading the books in that anytime during that time frame, I don't care if it takes you 2 years to finish them. As long as you started during that time frame, I'll honor the free one-on-one. So you're not missing anything. Hit me up. And frankly, Alan, like you're always active in the chat and always active on the YouTube, and yeah, I got you, bro. Don't even worry about that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Chef. Like, if you started reading them, then you started. That's it. I'm still honoring all of that. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, this is what I'm looking for Monday. Hopefully you guys are starting to do this on your own. Look for setups when the market's closed. It's a lot easier to read when the market's closed. To a degree. So like once you've done it for a while, looking for setups when the market's closed, it's a lot easier to find setups when the market's open. Once you figure out how to find them when it's closed, I don't know, with time, it just starts getting easier and easier to learn how to spot those things when the market's actually open and moving. So, but for all of the people that are in my accountability groups doing one trade a day, all of them find setups when the market's closed. So, yeah, so it doesn't look like anybody has any questions. Like always, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you guys crush it. And when I say that, it's always sincere. Got a lot of love for you guys. I want to see you all succeed. And hopefully, the stuff that I'm going over and over and over again is sinking in, is starting to help some of you guys get better. Be more patient, get better entries. I hope you guys are doing the one trade a day, journaling your trades. That stuff is like, that's where it's really at. Like, that's stuff that you can't read in books. Yeah, Alan, I mean, whatever works, it's all good. You know, if people are agreeable to that, obviously it's going to be easier. I don't know why. Like, I can understand thinking that like one-on-one is better. But honestly, like if you have a group, like you're going to have people asking questions you might not think of, and vice versa. You might ask questions they don't think of. And, you know, you probably just end up getting more out of it because of that. But I can also understand the desire to do it one-on-one as well versus doing a group session. But me personally, like if it was me, I would rather do a group session because more people asking questions is just more of an opportunity for me to learn. Um, but yeah, it's again, it doesn't really matter. Whatever people want to do, we'll do. Um, that's going to cover it for the video. Like I said, I'm going to do my best 2 to 5 days a week, go live as a minimum chart spy. So like Sunday through Thursday. And then, also when I have more time, definitely look for option trades for you guys. So hopefully that's a good move in the right direction going forward as far as helping people with their trades and everything. So with that said, I don't know, YouTube just did something weird. Like, did I just get banned? You guys there? My concurrent viewers just went to nothing. Oh, now it's back. Okay. I was like, wow, did I get banned for something really weird? So, sorry, I just completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. I hope everybody has a great week. I hope you guys crush it. And most importantly, like, I hope you guys know that's sincere from the bottom of my heart. Like, I really want to see people succeed and do well. And what we share here is like really like is how you do it. So, quick question: do you only need Quantower to trade futures if you use your own capital? The only broker that I know of personally that you can use Quantower with, so Quantower is not a broker, so you can't deposit money with Quantower. Quantower is just a trading interface. So you need to deposit money with a broker and then sign up with Quantower. And if you're going to do this, the only broker I know of that you can use Quantower with is AMP. Let me see. I'll post a link to it. AMP Futures. And actually, I should probably find the right link. Give me just a second. So this, if you use this specific link that I'm about to give you guys, and actually, like, you might want to just like, sorry, like Google it for yourself. But if you go through that link that I just gave in the Discord chat with AMP Futures, if you deposit $100 minimum into your account, you'll get the free full version of Quantower, which is normally $100 per month. So this is a good broker to go with if you're wanting to trade on Quantower. Just make sure that you use that link, because if you don't use that link and you sign up for an account with them, you won't get all the features for free. So make sure that you sign up through this link. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that. It's just like you can Google AMP futures and then free Quantower, and you'll find it. But yeah, as long as you sign up through that link, you'll get access to all of the paid features in Quantower. Hopefully that's not too noisy. My wife just decided to give the baby a bath. So, yeah, so that's it. I mean, I would recommend going through AMP and then use Quantower as your trading interface. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why I'm losing my train of thought. I'm tired as hell. I mean, that's what it comes down to. But hopefully I answered everybody's questions. If you have questions that I didn't cover, feel free to message me. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great week. We should see you Monday night. Hopefully we'll go. Did you see the video I did on Futures Peerless? Because that should answer pretty much all of your questions. And if it doesn't, you can always hit me up. I don't mind helping out. Let me find it really quick. Yeah, so, I mean, if you have questions, just message me. Well, that's a bummer, because I thought I explained it pretty well. But, yeah, if there's something you're struggling with, just message me. Or even, you can even ask, if you're in Keenan's, you can ask in Keenan's. A lot of people there trade futures, and I'm sure people will be more than happy to help you out. But I also will, if you DM me, I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability and try to help you out. People think futures are intimidating, and they're just really just so much easier than options. It's really not intimidating once you get into it. But yeah, I mean, really, just feel free to DM me if you have some questions. Okay. Anyway, with that said, everybody crush it Monday. We should see you Monday night, and we should cover, as long as I can find setups, I should have some option trades for you guys. Worst case scenario, we're just going to live trade or live chart SPY. And then Tuesdays, I'm generally pretty busy, so we'll probably just be live charting SPY on Tuesday. Wednesday, we'll find some option setups and live chart SPY, and then same thing on Thursday. Hopefully find some option setups and live chart SPY. Okay. Much love, everybody. Peace out. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.